Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to the GTA Online video, this time starting in a shaft of V12 in the rain. We're about 4 or 5 wide, so this is not going to go well off the start, I can bet. And the content I've already someone's been spun right in front of us, like, what do you expect is going to happen when you just pull out right in front of me? I mean, I'm not waiting for them. I've got literally pincer moved there, remember, pretty much like Brendan Hartley did in the actual F1 Italian Grand Prix. He's got pincer moved in the middle, had nowhere to go, and he was in pretty much the same colour car as me as well, so maybe this colour car is just a bad omen. Either way, we're actually up into second place, so we managed to survive the start pretty well. We are actually catching up to the one in the lead, also in the shaft of V12. I think which everyone is getting a bit of a slide on there. Though I have chose the armoured version because I think it is stronger. I mean, regular one smashed into the tyre barrier, and that's pretty much just confirming why I chose this one. I mean, the name of this race was something like Monaco Nightmare Race or something like that. I'm getting horribly wide there because I have no idea where I'm going. I've never really driven around the Vinewood streets area, and I don't really want to either. They're actually still keeping good pace of car, and they get a horrible slide on there trying to put the power down. Now we make a move into the lead, do we? We just use our momentum there, got a better line, and then we make a move in now into the lead of the race. Now going to get the braking right for this long right-hander? Yes, we do. Then we got a sharp turn here for this next left-hander. Turning a bit wide into the wall, but the other guy hits into the barrier. Although we do just about manage to keep the lead, they try and pull side by side, but they back out the corner, they're going to squeeze them out. This is the one even alongside us there, so I don't have to leave them any space there. Oh, okay, slipstream's on. That might explain why we're keeping up with them so good. Are we going to give them space now to go around the outside? Do we? No, this is pretty much just a one-line corner here. They've still got switch on right up behind us now, coming to break now for his left. Kind of run out a bit wide there, give them the space there at the inside because I do not want to contest that with the tyre barrier there right in front of me. I go around and PT, they go really wide into the tyre, and they hit the barrier. I mean, what was that barrier doing right there? They turned the corner way too sharp, imagine taking a defensive line or something. And they just got that completely wrong. Well, they are still right up behind us, so we're into the wall and we're going to get a bit on the grass there. We just managed to bring ourselves there back under control, so it's been an okay first half. It's been an incident-filled first half. I think we've been lucky to get away with as little damage as what we actually have. But we're still in the lead at least, and that's the main thing once again, just avoiding the barriers. There's tyre barriers absolutely everywhere, and they're just all where they don't need to be. Like I'm going to break now for this left-hander. We just get this corner right, just while they're staying on the track. Pretty much like this chicane thing. So definitely, this is worse than Monaco. This is like the Macau Grand Prix. I think that's the crazy one in China. And just get back this corner right. We bounce off the house there. Unless that's something I thought, say we bounce off a house to get a car around the corner. Although we do now have quite a bit of a gap to the other cars behind building up, so hopefully we can just try and pull this car. Now coming up to a fast part of the track, this is going to be something where it does favour the shaft of V12 and the footage there cuts a little bit, but we're still in the lead of the race. But still, on a race like this, in these cars, in these conditions, honestly I think anything is possible, honestly. And I come now to start the second lap, and we're just way out in front of everyone else, lap 2 or 3, so we've got to try and hold this on the track now for another 2 laps. But moving on to the end of the race, unfortunately nothing else just happened. I just wanted to show that laps, just to show that some crazy races can still happen, and especially in one, and the crazy races, we actually managed to win for once. And now then, talking of crazy races, now in the Rocket Voltics. And, well, starting mid-pack once again. Okay, it's a non-contact race this time, which is probably for the best. There's a lot of green ones though, so I imagine they're all like in the same crew or something, since it is a light green. Might be S-Pro? I'm not too sure, because they do have a light green as their crew colour. They're going for all of the rocket boosts now down into 12th. I think we started higher up than 12th. And trying to get ourselves now around the corner, ring out a little bit wider, get on the boost a bit later, because I just want the knowledge, the stability that I've actually got round the corner first before I just turn on the boost and maybe just fly into a tree or something. And keeping the boost now, we're up into the top 10 at least. At least going side by side. Whether that pink one getting a mega run there, but their boost ran out first. And then it's going to boost over these. I think these yellow pads keep the boost going, do they? Well, they're boosting us as well, and yeah, these boosts are keeping it going, because it would have definitely ran out by now if these yellow pads didn't keep actually recharging it. And honestly, through this part of the lap, it's pretty much a good idea that this race was actually in contact. They're just scraping themselves along the wall now. They're going to scrape from alongside the other wall now. And actually, we're actually going flying now. I mean, this race must have took a long time to make there. Actually, that pink car went flying up the air. That was so high up. And they're going for this like kind of wall ride thing. They're going through the bowling pins, the flying bowling pins. I mean, was it the last video or the one before that had the flying bowling balls? And the bike racing for a wall ride, kind of now just scraping on the side, and they actually landed there. Actually, we're up into 8th. Where did 2 other people go? Anyway, I'm not complaining though. We've been getting to 8th now. This is a very thin piece of track, but honestly, most of this race has been just carrying on in a straight line. They've got some spiky balls. Actually, no, they're blimps. They look like the bowling balls with spikes there, but no, just a load of blimps inside shows. You've got like the blimp centipede there or something. So actually now into 7, up into 6, so we've had some good pace through the second half of this lap. I was going for the boost. I'm going to go with the slide in there. That's why you don't boost around corners. I'm not going for the boost until we get on the landing. It's a pretty okay landing there. We're now in 6th position on lap 2 so we've still got plenty of time to try and find maybe even a podium position. Because if you look at the mini-map, everyone here is right in front of me. So it's still very much possible that we could still try and nab maybe even a podium. But I'll be happy with the top 5 running out wide like that though. That's why I don't get on the boost early, because I actually want to get around the corner first. If I just land on the boost then, I may have actually taken out the tree, the immovable object. I mean, when you've got a rocket-powered electric car, I think anything's honestly possible in GTA 5 now. With all the new cars and that, how it's just turned out to be. Now we can just go for these boost pads once again. Honestly, through this part, because you can't really tell, but on the recording of this race, I literally wasn't actually touching the steering at this point. This was all just what it was naturally doing until here. I guess I was back in line here. So this is the first time through that whole tube I didn't actually touch the steering or anything. And the footage cuts a little bit. We're going through the flying bowling pins. We're still in P6 though, so it's still, you look there, every single other car in this race is right in front of me. They go for the checkpoint again. Now she's going to flip over. That's gone horribly wrong there. We do a backwards turn. They're going to do a J-turn. No, that ends up being a 360. Oh, that's ruined the race actually. We get a good well, we've got the rocket boost so we can get the acceleration instantly back on there once again. And somehow we're still actually in P6. We just go through the blimp centipede once again. Actually no, we're up into 5th. How are we in 5th? What has gone wrong for us to be in 5th? We're into 4th! What has gone wrong for every other person for us to be up into P4 in a straight line? And did they hit the blimps or something? They're getting a bit of a wiggle on their round. They're going to go for the boost. They're going way off on there. They're going to bounce off a building. We're into the skyscrapers. We're into the flats. No, come on, no. Don't fall out of it. Come on. No, that's the wrong way. That's the complete wrong way. And now we're trapped inside here. There's no way we can get out of here. I'm just throwing away a P4. And now we're down in P6. And this is going to be where we finish. So, check out my Discord server, which will be linked in the description down below. Along with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So definitely go follow me on all of them. So let's leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. So thanks for watching, I'll see you all next time.